Well, hello there. How are you today? It has been a while, and I've just been busy with so many things that I haven't wanted to make as many videos. But every now and then something pops up into my head and it says, Matthew, you know what? That's right. You should make a video about that. So today I'm going to tell you a very big secret, something very important. Because if you're going to be getting into reptiles, buying them, selling them, or just enjoying them, you need to do this one thing, okay? Are you ready? Do you want to have a successful business? Here it comes. Don't sell anything. No, don't sell anything. Don't send anything until it's been bought. How's that? Golden rule for being a successful business person. If you go into a store, do you get to walk out with anything before you buy it? No, that's called stealing. But for some reason in our industry, we have people that make deals with other people because they're just, I don't know, desperate to get money. They just want the sale so bad. So they're like, hey, yeah, you know what? You want to buy my snakes off me? Please, just like, you know, we'll do a payment plan and I'll send them to you. Does that make any sense at all? Sorry, but I just think that it is pure stupidity and it costs time and money and friendships and just everything can get messed up. I don't know about you, but I've always kind of believed that first of all, I just barely get by, okay? I don't make a ton of money or anything. I work full-time for YouTube for a whole $13 a month. I run a hair salon, and it's been hit hard by COVID for 2 years, and I have a reptile business, but I don't really like selling animals. I like selling them to the right people. I don't like pushing them on people. So that's why my business, when it comes to the reptiles, is not doing as good as it could be. But I just look at it like eventually this is going to grow more and more, and why am I playing with a makeup brush? And eventually I'll be selling a lot more animals. But then I don't want to produce as many animals, so then I'll charge more and produce less and make sure that the animals have good homes and provide like a level of something, like a level of goodness that like people will want to buy my animals because they know that I literally hold them and spend time with them. But back to the issue. Yes, no, distracted, ADD at its finest. I haven't made a video in a while. Sorry. Not sorry, just me. Okay, so I have a rule that I go by. I don't give anybody any money unless I'm willing to lose it. So I don't loan any money to anyone. I just don't do it. First of all, I don't have it. So it's like if I don't have money, it makes it easy because I can't give you money if I don't have any. I'm in a bit of debt myself right now. So if you want to help support me, join my Patreon coming soon if I get that organized. Even with your friend, you just say your friendship is too valuable to me to give you money. Because if I give you money and you don't pay it back, then, you know, we can get into a fight and friendships are lost. The only time that you would ever pay for an animal before you get it is if you're importing or exporting. So if you're going to be importing an animal, usually you're going to be paying the importer to bring them over, but you got to be careful with that too. Like my first year into reptile business, I got scammed by a rat breeder where near North Rodents, I bought rats off him, he was fine, and then all of a sudden he told me, I'm not accepting credit card anymore, can you please e-transfer me? And I already did business with him, so I e-transferred him like $600 or something, and I never got the rats, and that was the end of that. But then there was another one, Blaine Ranger, and he goes by all sorts of different names, and he pretends that he's an exporter, or an importer of like green tree pythons and really nice animals, and I wanted some, so I gave him like $900 to bring me some green tree pythons, and that was just half of what I was going to pay once I get them. So pay half and then the other half when you get it. And that was terrible. Like, so my money was taken. So I learned my lessons from that. But recently there's a breeder that has basically been going through a hard time, tried to like make it on his own as a successful breeder and whatever, and then COVID came, and he got all these animals. And it's another thing. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to make another episode on the way to kind of build a reptile business. But lots of people come into this, and like, I never came into it as a business. It became a business slowly. But people think that they can just buy into the business. They can just buy a whole pile of animals and then they're going to be able to sell it. But they're not, because they don't have the reputation. So you need to build a reputation. I build a terrible reputation for myself for behaving like an idiot. But I figure that some people understand the difference between acting and reality. If you see Mel Gibson go shoot somebody in a movie, then you see him in person and say, that guy's a murderer? Like, no. But people see me doing something stupid, and then they think I'm stupid, and they don't realize that it's just an act. I'm actually brilliant. You have to build a reputation. And when it comes to the animals, I have a very good reputation. Anyone that has bought an animal off me has had a wonderful experience. I don't sell sick animals, and I'll do a payment plan. But if you want to do a payment plan with me, you're going to pay me until the animal is fully paid, and then I'll ship it to you. So that was just the main thing. We got sidetracked. We got to spend some time together. How nice was that? Lately, I've just been crazy distracted, trying to get the salon up and running again. So trying to figure out how to advertise for the salon and get that busy. I've also been obsessed with building drones, or flying FPV drones. So you can see I'm learning how to design drones and build them in like 3D models. So I'm learning something called Fusion 360. So I've just been obsessing over drones and flying them. And it's awesome. You basically take a VR goggle, you stick it on your face, and you fly a drone with a camera on it. You get to see everything and experience flight. It's amazing. FPV drones. And I have a whole drone channel which I've been posting on more too. So you can check that out. Like, go watch this video right now because it's super exciting and fun. Don't send anyone any product until you've been paid for it. Sell it first, and then send it over. And then you don't have any of these problems, because it's just like this. Then the whole community has to hear about it, and we have to hear grown adults arguing like children with each other, which basically is this community all the time. Oh, I'm better than you. Oh, you do this. Oh, you do that. And all the nonsense, and it's just so much drama. Tell me what you think. If you're not subscribed, welcome to the channel. Subscribe right now, and we can be friends forever. And I'm going to be making a video about bioactive setup, which it's a big one, so I don't want to sit and edit it. So I've been lazing around on that, but I'm also going to make a video on how to, the steps that you got to take before, breeding animals and starting a little business. What are you interested in more? Do you want to hear more about growing a little reptile business, or do you want to learn how to do an easy bioactive setup? Let me know. Tell me how you're doing. Say hello. Wonderful.